Uh, Check it. Salt in the air. Looking out high. Friday night on the shore. Got the telescope focused while I count up the score. Binoculars resting on the ledge. Scanning the dock and the ledge. Cold glass against my palm. Waiting for the heat or the calm. Sinking boats, sinking hopes. Moving that product on ropes. Look out the pain. Watching the rain. Hide all the stain. Nice ocean view from the suite. Nice ocean view from the suite. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet. I see the tide. I see the tide. I see the tide and there's nowhere to hide. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet. Ocean blue, paid my due. Watch the crew. Flipper ships in the bay. Taking that package to another coast by the end of the day. Seagulls circle round the K. Everything looks smaller when you're higher than the sea. Upstairs looking down on the porch. Holding the blunt like a torch. Guarded by the surf and the sand. King of this stretch of the land. Look out the pain, watching the rain, hide all the stain. Nice ocean view from the suite. Nice ocean view from the suite. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet. I see the tide, I see the tide. I see the tide and there's nowhere to hide. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet. Scratch the deck, protect the neck, sign the check. Nice ocean view from the suite. Nice ocean view from the suite. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet. I see the tide, I see the tide. I see the tide and there's nowhere to hide. Waves crashing down while I'm moving the fleet.
Mouse on the clock, counting blocks of cheddar and heavy artillery, whole clique wearing ears. Rolling through the kingdom like a military. Rats in the kitchen, rats in the basement, rats making figures. Pluto's on a leash, holding back a bark, got the burner in the park. Yellow shoes and a dark heart. 5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box. Ticket counts and winning shots. Ticket counts and winning shots. 5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box. Blazing a 45, spinning circles in a maze. Classic prizes in a haze. Arcade lights flickering red. Checking if the animatronic is dead. Watching shadows move through the wall. Wait for the curtains to fall. Pluto's on the leash, holding back a bark. Got the burner in the park. Yellow shoes in a dark heart. 5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box. Ticket counts and winning shots. Ticket counts and winning shots. 5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box.
Scuffed up sneakers on the magic carpet. Scuffed up shooters in the black market. Sell it all, stake it all, risk it all.
5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box. Ticket counts and winning shots. Ticket counts and winning shots. 5 stars on the pizza box. White gloves with the iron box. Yeah. Check. 1, 2. Big screens, selling soft snacks. Your heroes wearing bright capes with no back. Blued eyes on a colorful waist. They swept away the grit and left no taste. Ruining my day, ruining my peace, ruining my vibe. Little kids staring blank at the glare. Washing brains while the parents unaware. No plot lines, no truth. Give me back the raw days, burn the shiny new ways, scrap the pixels, scrap the sugar, scrap the soft talk. Give me back the raw days, give me back the raw days. Kill the cable, kill the stream, wake up. Wake up. Stuttering sprites and a high-pitched squeal. Nobody knows how to make something real. Digital gold turns into OLED. Feed them trash until the soul is dead. Empty shells walking, empty souls talking. Little kids staring blank at the glare. Washing brains while the parents unaware. No plot lines, no truth. Give me back the raw days, burn the shiny new ways, scrap the pixels, scrap the sugar, scrap the soft talk. Give me back the raw days, give me back the raw days. Dino spins against the synthetic wave. Hand-drawn ink from an early grave. Put it down, turn it off, walk away. Give me back the raw days, burn the shiny new ways, scrap the pixels, scrap the sugar, scrap the soft talk. Give me back the raw days, give me back the raw days. Give me back the raw days, burn the shiny new ways, scrap the pixels, scrap the sugar, scrap the soft talk. Give me back the raw days, give me back the raw days. Check it, yo. Whole world gone crazy now. It was his fault. Money lost on the lazy route. It was his fault. Towers tall in the gray clouds. It was his fault. Talk loud and he stayed proud. It was his fault. Strips of gold tape on the marble door. Red hat hiding the face. Stacked it high while he robbed the poor. Left a bitter aftertaste. Locked the cage and he bought the judge. He lied, he joked, he held the grudge. Everything turning to red. Everything we should have said. Everything gone to his head. Whole world gone crazy now. It was his fault. Money lost on the lazy route. It was his fault. Towers tall in the gray clouds. It was his fault. Talk loud and he stayed proud. It was his fault. Rallies in the middle of a drought. Pockets thick with a bluff. Paper trails moving north to south. Nothing ever is enough. Sold the soul for a screen name. Wrong move, wrong way, wrong game. Everything turning to red. Everything we should have said. Everything gone to his head. Whole world gone crazy now. It was his fault. Money lost on the lazy route. It was his fault. Towers tall in the great clouds. It was his fault. Talk loud and he stayed proud. It was his fault. Scratches on the record like a scar. Cutting through the truth. Poured the water in the honey jar. Burning down the roof. Whole world gone crazy now. It was his fault. Money lost on the lazy route. It was his fault. Towers tall in the great cloud. It was his fault. Talk loud and he stayed proud. It was his fault.
The mission probably. I was sparse the rabbits in my fight. I'd had enough this infectious enterprise in the summer, and I tried to give them all and me disappear as the summer's up.
The toaster sparked and the kitchen went black. The dog ran away and he ain't coming back. I stepped in a puddle, lost a shoe in the street. The coffee was cold and the bagel was weak. My girlfriend left me for a guy named Chad who's got a gold watch and a taste for the bad. And when the roof started leaking in the middle of June, I didn't blame the clouds or the phase of the moon. Nah, don't look at the rain, don't look at the stars. Don't look at the crash of these luxury cars. Just point to the tower, just point to the vault. Everything, baby, was Donald Trump's fault. Yeah, the milk went sour and the engine just stalled. The whole damn empire is crumbling and walled. Whatever went wrong, whatever the salt, everything was Donald Trump's fault. I missed the exit on the I-95. The traffic was fucked, barely staying alive. My boss is a prick and the paycheck is lean, and my skin's breaking out like a teenage routine. The Wi-Fi is lagging, the signal is dead. I can't get the screaming out of my head. I tripped on the curb and I scraped up my knee, and I knew exactly who was responsible for me. Nah, don't look at the rain, don't look at the stars. Don't look at the crash of these luxury cars. Just point to the tower, just point to the vault. Everything, baby, was Donald Trump's fault. Yeah, the milk went sour and the engine just stalled. The whole damn empire is crumbling and walled. Whatever went wrong, whatever the salt, everything was Donald Trump's fault. No, I ain't a scholar, I ain't a priest. I'm just a man staring down at the beast. But when my cat pissed on the Persian rug and my life felt like a slow motion shrug, I didn't check the fact, I didn't seek the truth. I just blamed the man who's been haunting my youth. It's easier to scream at a ghost in a suit than admit that my own life just mute. Even the holes in my socks, his fault. Even the glitch in the locks, his fault. The way the world's burning away, the sky's gray. Yeah, he probably signed the order yesterday. Just keep on pointing, just keep on blaming. It's a hell of a way to avoid the mirror, baby. Everything was Donald Trump's fault. 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 Nah, I'm coming through with a ball fall. Everything was Donald Trump's fault. Everything was Donald Trump's fault. 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 Trump's fault.
Then the master probably was incredible. In one minutes, the last controversy, we developed short like a power of the Romano figure to pure sea. It's a rather dynamic of wide look I simplicity the race, it the holy water share. Tribal owners is Catholic or German. Stone stars everywhere.
Oh no, you know, I saw always want to be like a full moments from 10 to 50 out of transform, spray guides, image project, provide towers, and careful.
The mortgage is a ghost and the pantry's just a shell. We're living in a curated, pastel-colored hell. He doesn't take a paycheck, he doesn't pay the rent. He just siphons off the spirit till the energy is spent. He's got that wide-eyed hunger, that golly G grin, while he's digging out the marrow from underneath the skin. He's not a guest, he's a breach in the hull. He's a vacuum of a creature and the silence is full. Bluey is just a fucking parasite, sucking dry the marrow in the middle of the night. A neon blue vacuum, avoiding a fur coat. He's got his teeth sunk deep in the collective throat. He's the glitch in the picture, the rod in the play, and he'll smile while he carries the whole foundation away.
Rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth. 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 Rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth.
White head, the blueprint, look at the design. He mimics the laughter, he mimics the line. He'll ask for a favor, he'll ask for a hand. Then he'll colonize the spirit and he'll annex the land. He doesn't want your money, he doesn't want your gold. He wants the warmth of the living before the body grows cold. First it's a game of keepy-uppy, then it's a hunger. Feral and scrappy, he's a psychic leech in a preschool frame. And we're all just fuel for his goddamn game.
He's not a dog, he's a race.
He's not a friend, he's the beginning of the end. The house is quiet now. The colors have faded to gray. He's finally full, and he's walking away.
Now you must rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth. 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 Rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth.
Bluey, you fucking parasite.
Now you must rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth. 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 Rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth.
The house is quiet now. You fucking parasite. To make a passion through Turk. He noticed to this the dance size garden. Feature ride the white shit floor, the egg cage. How to top. Mine the tallest, glory gorgeous, then the vibe brought it pures. Well, when I'm on this palace, cook aside. The earth recorded pocket time that kids are on dark. And mother 24 polite men. And we live like co-flightless. Try to project the throat. Ice, Gelna, Allah. On the couch face. Together, bottle of L. Digital. And the marks in every one. Is your song is a lot then. I'm gonna breathe the beat. I just be in.
Now you must rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth. 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 Rhythm motherfuckers big inhaler teeth.
Up and out, it's up and out. Up and rhythm you stop.
Turn the fucking thing off.
A neon colored lobotomy broadcast in 4K. Digital pacifier keeping the toddlers astray. You not raising a child, you breeding a zombie state. While a CGI baby with a void for a facials they fade. It's a sensory heist, a dopamine drain in a loop. Feeding the infants a tasteless synthetic soup. Of wheels on the bus, played 1,000 times in a row until the cognitive functions start to flicker and slow.
Bright colors, blank stares, the nursery's on fire. A corporate machine playing the lullaby liar. It ain't education, it's a rhythmic sedative. A lobotomized rhythm, a sterile narrative.
Coca melon, you're a cancer in the living room light.
turning little minds hollow in the middle of the night. It's a digital drug, it's a neon-colored screen trap. Putting the future of the species in a rhythmic snap. Yeah, you're selling the silence, you're selling the trance, while the kids lose the spirit and the will to dance. Look at the frames, the uncanny valley of dread. 1,000 repetitions drilling holes in their head. The colors are too loud, the pacing is too fast, creating a craving that human brain can surpass. It's a slot machine for toddlers, a gamble on the gaze, leaving parents in a haze for a couple of hours phase. Just let them watch it, yeah, that's the mantra of the week. While the curiosity of the infant grows fragile and bleak. You're not teaching them letters, you're teaching them how to freeze. Bringing the curiosity of a generation to its knees. It's an algorithm lullaby, a corporate engineered hum, making the next generation spiritually numb.
Suck the soul out of the sandbox. Lock the imagination in the padded box. Repeat the verse, repeat the charm. Waste the wonder, waste the time.
Yeah, back there, fucking in my imagination. Back down from the sky nation, fly a nation. Crush imaginated, scaring soda Parker, what a bright. They own not in the delight.
But I'm proud and dreaming, DJ Lady Faye. But I'm proud and dreaming, DJ Lady Faye.
Keep the screen glowing, keep the baby in the days. While the corporate machine sets the childhood ablaze. Cocomelon, you're a ghost in the machine, a hollow shell. Welcome to the nursery, welcome to the digital hell.
Now go outside, look at a real tree. For fuck's sake, look at a real tree.
No style from the peak. 45-degree angle through the rain, cold steel biting on my knuckles. I watch the skyline fracture into pieces. Wheels screaming like a banshee, stomach caught in the loop. No safety bar can hold the weight. Just me and the asphalt blurring together. It is the climb. It is the fall. It is the fall. It is the rush before the wall. Patrol cars, headlights spinning in a cyclone motion. The paint is peeling off the guardrail. Nothing but wine hitting my teeth. Chain rattles in my rib cage. Adrenaline poison in my pulse. Shadows stretching like rubber bands. Ground is getting closer every second. It is the climb. It is the fall. It is the worst before the wall. To the midnight, gravity lost its grip while the tracks start to slip. Plunging deep into the midnight, clicking up the slope, ticking on the road, holding on the hope.
Yo, check the register, the ink is running red. A little bit of chaos, just like the Joker said. I ain't talking about a party, I ain't talking about a cake. I'm talking about the kind of noise that makes the pavement shake. I walked in with a smile painted over my jaw while the city slept soundly, oblivious to the flaw in the blueprint of heaven. And the logic of the street where the forgotten and the broken finally start to meet. Slide the bolt, lock the door, throw the key in the drain. We're dancing in the static, we're singing in the rain of acid and iron, of glitter and grime. We're stealing back the clock, yeah, we killing the time. And I'm down with the clown like a juggalo soul, where the world is a wreck and the madness takes hold. Past the fago, let it spray, let the carnival ride. Take a leap off the edge, there ain't nowhere to hide. Yeah, I'm down with the clown in the eye of the storm, where the freak is the standard and the weird is the norm. Now, some call it a cult, some call it a phase, but I've been wandering the carnival for 1,000 days, listening to Ray Malenko on a warped cassette. A gamble with the devil, the only winning bet. I'm halls of illusions, walking through the velvet screen, seeing things that sober eyes have never fucking seen. It's a riot in the lobby, it's a crash in the hall. When you're dancing with the shadows, you're bound to fucking fall. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole. 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 It ain't about the face paint, it ain't about the mask. It's about the heavy questions that you're too afraid to ask. Like why the fuck are we running or who holds the leash? When the peace is a lie and the war is a feast. I'm a ghost in the makeup, a glitch in the grid, doing all the dirty shit that the Sunday school forbids. So pour another round, let the laughter turn to screams. With a waking nightmare in your suburban dreams. Down with the clown. Yeah, we deep in the mud, just a bunch of misfit bastards, sharing the same blood, keep it wicked. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole. 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 Generation up that ass, that's out of the hip-hop. I'm really come to it, to get a game on a far, far cross. Welcome to Elevate, another one I give up about the game, Bob. I'm a culture dead, you to look how you gotta look on my society. Goddamn, one egg around talking the same thing about fuck you. And the man they're building they haven't seen, want us a party scene. They don't need to the same old building. I was a one, and no, there's cooler like headboarded. And get a dirt I tried to where I got told and man sick, called a billion, a stool from an album. Him knowing all nothing, they're gonna skin bounce for the whole much now. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hole.
The screen is a cataract, milky and wide, and I'm swimming in the current with no place to hide. I bought the brand of the brand that sells the brand of the soul. Now I'm digging out a grave just to fill up a hole. I can recite the slogans, I can dance on the line. I got a gold-plated watch and a bankrupt design, and the flag in the yard is just a rag for the rain. While we're huffing the fumes of a ghost train, and the pundits are screaming in a 4K glow about a war in a place where the money will flow. I'm nodding my head to a rhythm of lies, with a thumb on the screen and a glaze in my eyes. Yeah, I'm just an American idiot, a glitch in the grid, doing exactly what the brochure bid. I'm the punchline of a joke told in a boardroom suite, a well-dressed dog begging for a scrap of some meat. I ain't the rebel, I ain't the spark, just a flicker of a candle in a godforsaken dark. Yeah, I'm just an American idiot, baby, and the view from the bottom is fucking hazy. I remember the chords of that Green Day song, back when the anger felt righteous and strong. But now it's a preset, a filter, a trend. A revolution sold as a limited blend. We traded the fire for a curated feed, and we call it progress while we harvest the greed. I'm a cog in a gearbox that's grinding to dust, in a city of chrome and a kingdom of rust.
Wait, hold on. Am I the victim, or am I the one holding the leash? Does the ballot even matter when the ink is just bleach?
Pass me the bill. Pass
me today. Place another bet on a losing set. I'm a walking contradiction in a polyester suit, and the tree is dying, but we're polishing the fruit. Yeah, I'm just an American idiot, a glitch in the grid, doing exactly what the brochure bid. I'm the punchline of a joke told in a boardroom suite. A well-dressed dog begging for a scrap of some meat. I ain't the rebel, I ain't the spark, just a flicker of a candle in a godforsaken dark. Yeah, I'm just an American idiot, baby. And the view from the bottom is fucking hazy. Keep the change, keep the dream, keep the static screaming in the middle of the stream. I'm just a ghost in a strip mall town, waiting for the whole damn circus to come crashing down. Just an idiot. Yeah, just a fucking idiot. God bless the noise. Yeah, God bless the noise. Might the Lexi, am I the side?
En dan gewoon een challenge till alle de singing her to the ball of gärning your ass installed. Pharmacy from acquired to the pause concealed into the lease over to only a steer and same garage your craft is just inside which he perfect all wary and mother market. And the loaded is fiddle with go good outfit. Name well upon it they stand a kid for the other mark trick BT Dusty. To the east random cut of the pivot more of the circle. The fine brain electro yours. Put by Soundscapes, 50 that cheetah beat the condiments and put a craft to the years again. If we did a gut, he plays with this skate, in a state he wouldn't know or what.
Everybody thinks that is naturally they're going out of way not to get that out a little bit possible. But his wife, it had downs around addition with a break of breaks because player, one of the feet crowd, Ray Boyson Benson, made you, Ray Poison knew you.
No, because young type figure, wait, or cheering him. I'm not pressing, I'm not friends, I'm in it. I just trust somebody else.
The casket was open before the body hit the floor, and the landlord screamed about the rent on the second door. We didn't bring flowers, we brought a bottle of cheap gin to toast to the chaos and the state that we're living in. I saw a ghost in the hallway, he looked just like my dad, but he was smoking a cigarette and looking fucking sad. He said, "Kid, the exit is a revolving door of grief." And the silence that followed was a goddamn thief. So line up the ruins, let the spotlights bleed. We're sowing the salt where we used to plant seed. It's a slow motion crash, it's a beautiful raid. Welcome to the fucking black parade. Yeah, we're marching in circles, we're losing the thread, but it's better to dance than to lie with the dead.
Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Can you ask across the door, set his march to the law? Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Can you ask across the door, set his march to the law?
Remember that summer when we thought we could outrun the dark, lighting matches in the rain just to see a little spark. You quoted my Chemical Romance like it was a holy text, waiting for the breakdown, wondering who was coming next. Now the eyeliner's running and the leather's gone gray, and the happily ever after just drifted away. We're just scrap metal humming in a rusted out choir, throwing every bridge we built onto the goddamn fire.
Left, right, left.
Keep the rhythm of the heartbeat you barely feel.
Left, right, left.
Tell me the numbness is actually real. We aren't saints, we aren't martyrs, we're just stains on the street, where the desperate and the broken finally meet.
Break, 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 bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Can you ask across the door, set his march for law? Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Can you ask across the door, set his march for law? Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Break, bring 'em on a tape, to live from a rap. Can you ask across the door, set his march for law?
Scream it until your lungs turn to ash. Scream it until the heavens fucking crash. Scream it until your lungs turn to ash. Scream it until the heavens fucking crash.
To live from a rap. To live from a rap. To live from a rap.
The drums are just echoes of a door slamming shut. The victory is hollow, the wound is a cut. Put on your best rags, bring your ghosts for a ride. There ain't a single place left for the cowards to hide. Welcome to the parade.
Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Can you ask across the door, satisfied with law? Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Bring 'em on a tape to live from around. Can you ask across the door, satisfied with law? God, it's so quiet now.
The landlord's in the hallway screaming about the rent, and the radiator's leaking out a smell of copper scent. I'm staring at a ceiling fan that's wobbling on the hinge, while my mental state is hanging on a frantic little fringe. You're painting something abstract on the drywall with a brush, and the silence in the bedroom is a violent kind of rush. I tried to be the anchor, tried to be the steady hand, but I'm just a fucking ghost in a simulated land. And you're humming some old melody, a ghost from 57, while we're burning down the curtains in our own little heaven. And I'm just like Buddy Holly in a crash landing plane, a vintage kind of tragedy, a slow motion stain. I've got the glasses and the rhythm, but the timing is a mess. Just a footnote in a textbook, just a formal kind of stress. Yeah, I'm shaking in the cockpit, I'm a glitch in the design, just like Buddy Holly, running out of fucking time. You remember that one summer when we thought we had the key, when the world was just a postcard and you looked at me and see, wait, the track skipped, now the record's got a scratch, and our love is like a matchbox with a damp and dying match. You're talking about the future like it's something we can buy, while I'm counting all the ways a simple honest man can lie. And I'm thinking about that Weezer track, the one about the guy who didn't have a fucking clue why he was born to die. Buddy Holly on the stereo, the irony is thick, while the clock on the wall gives a sudden, heavy tick. We aren't power pop anthems, we aren't catchy, we aren't clean. We're the static in the signal, we're the glitch inside the machine. So pack the bags in circles, leave the light on in the hall. I can hear the winter coming, I can hear the curtain fall. Just a plane crash in the garden, just a song that never ends. Just a couple of broken pieces pretending they're just friends. Yeah, just like Buddy. Wrong flight, wrong time, fuck it. Yeah, just like Buddy, wrong flight, wrong time, fuck it.
Was wet, the eyes were wide, fever in the pen. He was sketching out a kingdom where the magic never ends. But the man was fucking manic, chasing ghosts inside his head, building castles out of blueprints while the board of directors bled. He didn't want a movie, he wanted every single dream to be etched into a celluloid shimmering silver screen. It was madness in the margins, a manic, frantic race to build a synthetic heaven in a godforsaken place. Yeah, Disney was crazy, he was losing his damn mind, but he carved out a universe the likes of which we'll never find. He was a lunatic with a vision, a storm inside a glove, and we fell for the illusion, we fell in fucking love. Now the spark is dead and buried, the magic's just a brand, and we're walking through the ruins of a plastic promised land. Remember when the sketches felt like blood upon the page? Now it's focus grouped aesthetics in a corporate gilded cage. It's a boardroom full of suits deciding who can love who now, while they strip the soul from every scene and take a greedy bow. They traded in the artistry for a quarterly report, turning wonder into commerce, turning legacy to sport. Now the pixels are too polished, the edges are too clean, and the heart is just a ghost trapped inside a glowing screen. It used to be a gamble, a leap into the dark. Now it's just a franchise, a trademark, a spark.
They on a They on a
Of a fire that went out while the shareholders cheered, and the ghost of the old man is the only thing they feared. Now it's sterilized, sanitized, the corporate fucking shell, selling tickets to a heaven that feels like a manicured hell. Go on and buy the plushie, buy the dress, buy the dream, while the creative spirit suffocates beneath the private team. They took the once upon a time and turned it to a pay-per-view, and they selling us the memories of a world we never knew. It's not a kingdom anymore, it's a goddamn theme park mall, where the only thing that's growing is the height of the corporate wall.
Didn't know it's crazy, crazy. Didn't know it's crazy. But Shalon is Paris.
Yeah, he was out of his fucking mind, but at least he saw something that the suits could never find. Now it's just garbage, shiny, plastic, expensive garbage. Was counting the leaves and pile it all. Lack essential, still in cartage. Balanced up with the T-drop selling off. Sniffing the canes of pre-stops and favor halls. Stand up, Amy, Midel, that I done drop ball. The need to do hella to rob boards. St. Jerome, reader all the man. Father twist, pint in the game. This is Kane to a man. Sort of trying his plan. The GG dropping in the knob. The NTC's don't kick it to the L. That all trying to kick his bow. Let the Ricardos in the old foots. Half a gator be enough, less no baby tough. Just buried for bucks and trying this is praise the hearts. If in the picture might have tickets though.
All we got is one division. 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 He give me something. Take your answer back because the sun's born. The this we pull up a fool. Never pull understand. You make some motherfucker fake shelling with the fuck that they saying. Make a metal bit, flakes on the flakes. They make a metal bit. That's a metal bit, flakes on too late. But if it's a less, we stakes you up. I saw me get stars, a conversation more than snakes. Virginia words, the red piece of all made it takes. Ball formed up, go on there, watch it till the bloody nut. So you make a war, just take your shit later. Up his knowledge, it's a move.
Let it white, try to with the blood, for the blood, for the blood, what, back in what, stick in what, stick the red dub step like, holy isn't it? Take the blood, what, now, pride, big, fuck with music acting. He don't rhyme, so fuck, try to like, drink a bubbles, VIP in the black brick, tap your picture to Africa. Here could be out, let me wait, be out, like drink a bubbles, drink your bubbles, work your best, look at the moment, rap,
tube was humming a cathode ray ghost. Static on the edges of low frequency roast. I was 10 years old with a bowl of sugary grit. Watching the world where the colors didn't quit. No algorithms telling me what I should crave. Just a grid of weirdness, a neon lit wave. I remember the bump, that black and white screen, the transition state, the space in between. Where the logo breathing the move felt right, and we stay awake till the morning light.
God, it was peak, it was a goddamn feast. Before the suit stepped in and unleashed the beast. We had the chaos, the grit and the strange. Now it's all sanitized, a corporate exchange. From the city to the cul-de-sac, the magic was raw. A Wild West playground with no legal flaw. Yeah, the signal was gold, the frequency high. Now we're just staring at a dead pixel sky.
I'm talking courage shaking in his paws in the dark. Ed, and Eddie leaving a fraudulent mark. Powerpuff punching through the fabric of space. Wild Dexter built a lab just to save some face. It wasn't just content, it wasn't a stream. It was a collective, fever dreaming scheme. You'd had to be there at 4 o'clock or you missed the damn show. No one demand bullshit, just the flow of the glow. We fight over the remote like it was holy scripture. Before the HD polish blurred the edges of the picture.
Now I flip the switch and what the fuck do I see? A ghost of who we used to be. It's all reboots, remakes, and safe little arcs. Watered down versions of the original sparks. The edge got rounded, the teeth got pulled. The spirit of the network is effectively null. They traded the weird for the marketable trend and called it a beginning while we watched the end.
Give me back the static, give me back the glitch. The world went grayscale, a corporate switch. Now it's just an app, a button, a click. But the nostalgia's a needle and the memory's a prick.
Yeah, it was peak,
then the signal died, and we just sat there waiting for the rerun.
Street change, real. Give me the break, coming back.
Static on the edges of low frequency roast. I was 10 years old with a bowl of sugary grit. Watching the world where the colors didn't quit. No algorithms telling me what I should crave. Just a grid of weirdness, a neon lit wave. I remember the bump, that black and white screen, the transition state, the space in between. Where the logo breathing the move felt right, and we stay awake till the morning light. Play with gangs, this a trip out.
Logo breathed and the move felt right, and we stay awake till the morning light. I was 10 years old with a color breathed and the move felt right.
Wait, is the camera? Cool. Okay, listen up, you little parasite.
You're 6 years old with a God complex, a sticky finger terror, a walking nervous wreck. You think you're the captain, you think you're the king, but you can't even tie your own shoestring. You're screaming in the aisle of the Target store. Then you fake a little faint and you hit the floor. You got a gold star sticker and a smug little face, a tiny little vacuum taking up my space. You're a thumb-sucking menace in a dinosaur teeth, and you're way too loud for a human to be. Yeah, you're precious, you're sweet, you're a bundle of joy, but you're just a loud-mouthed, bratty little toy. So tuck in your chin, close your beady little eyes. Stop telling your parents those pathetic little lies. The moon is out, the stars are blue. Good night, sweet prince, and fuck you too. Yeah, fuck you too. You got a tablet in your hand and a void in your soul. You're a tiny little monster out of all control. You don't know how to share, you don't know how to wait. You're a walking disaster, a miniature fate. You're leaking apple juice on the velvet couch. A pint-sized extortionist, a little baby slouch. You think you're the boss, you think you're the man. You can't even blow a bubble with a piece of gum can. You're a crayon-eating gremlin with a snotty little nose, and your level of entitlement just grows and grows. You're a blessing, you're cute, you're a little ray of light, but you're a goddamn nightmare every single night. So tuck in your chin, close your beady little eyes. Stop telling your parents those pathetic little lies. The moon is out, the stars are blue. Good night, sweet prince, and fuck you too. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. The sound of your whining is the worst thing I've heard. Dream of the corner where you'll stand for an hour, while your little ego loses all of its power.
Say it to my face, you little shit.
Go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Stop talking.
Actually, just stay in the room.
The one with the lock on the outside.
Good night.
Good night, you little brat.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the reality of your insignificance bite.
staring at the blueprint. The map is looking bleak, and my patience is a flicker, and the flicker's getting weak. I love them, yeah I do, they're the pulse inside my wrist. But the silence in this household is a myth, a ghost, a mist. I remember when the lobby was the only place I'd fight. Now I'm fighting over broccoli in the middle of the night. And the living room's a minefield of Legos and glue. And I'm just trying to survive till the clock hits 22. If I have kids, man, well, I fucking do. And my sanity is leaking like a rusted out screw. Between the diaper changes and the daddy, look at this. It's a beautiful disaster, it's a chaotic kind of bliss. Yeah, the legacy is messy, the inheritance is noise, and I'm losing every battle to some plastic molded toys. Now let's talk about the iPad, the digital pacifier, where the content is a landfill and the brain rot is a fire. I hand them the tablet just to get a second's piece, but the algorithm's hungry and the screaming won't cease. It's YouTube Kids, baby, where the colors are too bright, and some guy in a neon suit is screaming in the light. Surprise egg, giant slide, don't forget to like and sub, while my youngest throwing Cheerios all over the bathtub rub. It's a sensory overload and neon colored haze, and I'm staring at the screen like who the fuck is in this phase. Then they ask to play the game, and they wanna see the screen, and they're hovering over my shoulder while I'm trying to be lean. They don't know about the grind, the XP or the loot. They just wanna press X and make the character shoot. Then they accidentally delete my save file from the start, and a piece of my soul just physically departs. Yeah, I'm out-leveled, outgunned, outmaneuvered in the hall. I'm the final boss of laundry, just waiting for the call, but then they fall asleep, curled up like a little shrimp, and the anger in my chest turns into something soft and limp. So yeah, if I have kids, man, I'm fucked for life. Now get the fuck off my headset. Go to bed. Now get the fuck off my headset. Go to bed. Kinda go the passable feel, Pranish, tactics. Even this is was allowed second time. When you with the coolest in the ass, so the oak, Marion travel, fresh to board, the Leonor assured. Poor guide,